Well, good morning, everybody. Well, today I'm making a blueberry coffee cake, and on two plays that I did. One was in 2016, the other one was 1974. Anything Goes was done in 2016. I was in the ensemble. It was a lot of fun. It was a summer show, and I also did a show called Carnival in 1974. I was in the ensemble, and it was a lot of fun. Sadly, I can't find any pictures of Carnival. If I dig anything up, I'll definitely show you guys later. Well, today I'm making a nice blueberry cake, and we're getting the other summer season, and unfortunately the fruits are going to start dying up. But you know what, the good news is we're going to actually start making, like apple stuff in the fall. So I'm going to put in 1 3/4 cup of flour. It has to be sifted. Okay. I love summer fruit, but like I said, eventually it just goes out of season. It's just not as good anymore. All right. It's almost 3/4 is almost a cup of flour, but not quite. There we go. A little bit less than a cup. All right. I'm going to sift this together. Okay. Then we're going to add in the sugar. Okay, folks, I'm not awake yet today. How can I stir the cake mix without a spoon? It's really not my part, folks. Gotta grab a spoon. There we go. All right. Not awake yet. Not awake. I'm adding in 3/4 cup of sugar. It's really funny. I'm not running out of sugar, I think. We're almost getting a little low on sugar, but all right. Let me just put a little bit of this. Here we go, sugar. I'm now adding in 1 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder. Yes, folks, it was a lot of fun doing these plays. I really had a great time doing both Carnival and Anything Goes. Okay, adding in 2 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder. It was a lot of fun doing these two shows. I was in the ensemble both times. But in one show, I was younger than the other one. You know how it goes. One was 2016, the other one was 1974. All right. Now, the next thing is I'm going to mix this together. Let's close the sugar because we could have more accidents than I can count on. We don't want to see any accidents happen, and then it'll be a real problem. All right. We're now adding in. Let me see now. The next thing is 1/2 cup of milk. I haven't done this in a while, so my mind is not clear in the morning. Okay. 1/2 cup of milk, and then we're going to add in 1 egg. Here we go. 1/2 cup of milk, 1 egg. Now, these are all natural ingredients, so, nothing artificial. I don't even like to put cooking spray in because you don't know what comes in the cooking spray. I always grease my pan with unsalted butter. And 1 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter melted. Get out of there, you little devil. Okay. I'm now going to add in some vanilla. I like to add in about a teaspoon of vanilla. Let's put this over here so we don't have any accents. About a teaspoon of vanilla is going to give it a really good taste. Okay, we have vanilla. Here we go. Oh, I love the smell of vanilla. It's natural vanilla extract. Oh, it smells so delicious. Oh. But doing these shows is an experience for me that, I always would enjoy doing. All right, we get it back also. Here we go. All right. We're going to mix this together. You can use a spoon, you can use just about anything because I'm going to go to the next step in a minute. We're going to actually do. Okay, this is a little dry. So what I want to do is, often you have to not always do what the recipe tells you to do. You can see this is too dry. So I'm going to add in some more milk until we get it a little bit more moist because you don't want to have a dry cake dough or cake batter because then the cake itself will be too dry. So let's mix this together. Because I like it moist. I don't know about you, but I like a moist cake. This is better. I need a little bit more milk. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, a little bit more milk. Okay. It's coming along, but I'd like to put in just a little bit more dash of milk. Grandma Elizabeth always used to call it a dash here and a dash there, just a little bit more. There we go. That's more than enough. Okay, and I'm going to mix this together. Yeah, I used to love doing these shows, especially in the summer. I used to call it summer rep or whatever. But both these shows were like many, many years apart. And we're going to wash off the tea because I'm going to do the topping now, and then we're going to add in the blueberries also to this. Yeah, okay. I'm now adding in 2 tablespoons of sugar. Okay. 2 tablespoons of sugar, not teaspoons, it's tablespoons. On this little dish here. Go. Okay, I'm now going to add in a teaspoon of cinnamon. And this is going to be the topping that's going to go on top of the cake once it's baking. Okay. I always make sure it's cinnamon because, like I said many times, one time I mistaked chili powder for cinnamon, and oh, it was a disaster. Mix this together. Good. If you don't have ground cinnamon, you know what? You can add in a couple teaspoons of cinnamon sugar. And these are the blueberries. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to put the cake in the cake pan. Okay. But before I do that, I have to add in one important ingredient: blueberries. Always make sure you wash your blueberries because, you know, it's vegetation. There we go. I'm tired too, Camel Lady. First thing in the morning, I'm not awake. You know, I'm afraid the blueberries are going to start going out soon. I don't know when, but I think the season's almost wrapping up this year for New Jersey. Okay. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to put this into a greased cake pan. A fan of mine actually said yesterday when I was making my eggplant that I should always grease no matter what I do because sometimes things can stick or whatever. You know what? He's right. I should have greased that pan yesterday for eggplant. But okay, whatever. It still came out delicious, so, you know, I would take his advice. Alright. Look, folks, I have a summer cold. That's the way it is when you keep going from heat into air conditioning. Okay. Now, this is going to be a delicious, wonderful blueberry coffee cake. And often when I went to some of my cast parties, I often bought stuff like this. Alright. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sprinkle the topping over the cake. There we go. There we go. Oh, it's going to be so good. We're going to bake this for about 15 to 20 minutes. And here we have a delicious, wonderful blueberry coffee cake. You don't stop talking in the background, John. You're cooking tonight. Well, anyway, here we have a delicious, wonderful coffee cake in honor of 2 plays I did. Amber, were you in any of the plays? No. And one was Anything Goes 2016. The other one was Carnival 1974. Carnival has such a beautiful song called Love Makes the World Go Round. It's a beautiful show, and so is Anything Goes. From Deborah Wade's Home Country Kitchen. Have a great day. Please subscribe to my wonderful YouTube channel.